to Stephen in Needles, California. You're on the Michelangelo Signorile Show.
Good afternoon, Michelangelo. Okay, as I told your screener, I am an ardent Hillary supporter. I will not vote for Barack, period. I will give my vote to Bush, the new Bushite, and this is why. With McCain, I know what I'm getting. With Obama, I think it's still an unknown factor. I don't know. Don't think.
But, Stephen, I have to tell you something. I'm going to be quite blunt with you, okay? That is stupid. That is really dumb. It is just stupid. No matter what you don't know about Obama, he cannot possibly be a right-wing extremist like John McCain, okay? He cannot possibly be that, and he cannot possibly push an agenda like that because he was elected by a Democratic Party. He could be, incompetent. He could be inexperienced. He could be all of those things, but there will still be a base of a party behind him that elected him on certain principles. He is not going to go and pass a federal marriage amendment, okay? He is not going to go and give tax cuts to the wealthy again. He is not going to go and penalize people who are different. I mean, come on, Steve. When you say you don't know anything about him, what the hell do you think he could possibly do?
That's it. Well, I'll answer that question then. Nothing.
What do you think that you don't know that he could turn into? I want to know. I'm really tired of this.
He can't do anything because he doesn't know how to play the game. There are two things that tell me not to vote for him. My gut instinct just says no.
But Stephen,
and the second thing, if I may, the second thing is he just doesn't have the experience. He's been in. He was in the U.S. Senate for 1 year, and then he started campaigning. He's had 1 year on the national level, and 1 year is enough to learn how to play the game. You can't.
But Stephen, my question to you is this: how awful could it possibly be compared to a person who knows how to play the game, but is playing it against you in a diabolical way? Even with an Obama who's inexperienced and makes mistakes, we will be in better hands than someone who is run by the Republican machine. And I don't agree with you on Obama. But what I'm saying is your logic doesn't make sense because the person who has the Democratic nomination is somebody who's inexperienced. You'd rather give the country over to the monsters. Think about it. It's stupid, Stephen.
No, that's a valid point. I never said mine were logical. My arguments are not logical.
Well, thank you for saying it. I'm glad I didn't say it. Well, maybe I did.
No, you did, but no. I've never claimed that anything was logical. This is how I feel. This is what my gut's telling me. I mean, I don't consider myself a racist or a bigoted or an intolerant person. It's just there's something about the man I don't like. I'm not going to vote for him.
Well, it's funny that you say your gut's telling you this, and then you go on to say you're not a racist. Funny how that works, right? Because maybe your gut is telling you something that you're not wanting to admit, and you don't know what it is about this man. Maybe it is something that you're thinking about that's deep in your subconscious. But listen, you should be voting based on logic and based on rationality. What Republicans want is for you to vote on emotion. And you are a perfect example of how they get votes from people who are voting against their own self-interests. And I want you to really think about it. And yes, I'm going to be hard on you, Stephen, okay? Because we have to come together and make sure this White House does not go back to the Republicans. So I hope you're going to keep calling in. I hope you're going to keep listening, and we're going to keep having this dialogue, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for the call today. You see, it's really time that we hash this out. You are welcome to call in and challenge me and make a case for why you're not voting for Obama, even though you want to see a Democrat in office, but it's now going to get, I'm really going to challenge you big time back, okay? Because we have to hash this out. We have to get to the bottom of this.